Here's a player who can put up a ton of points. 50 against Washington. There's the 48-point game against the Bucks, 47 against the Clippers. He was one of 4 players in the league last year, John, that averaged over 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 or more assists. The others were Steve Francis, Kevin Garnett, and Antoine Walker.
But Jim, you know what's special about him is that when he does it, it's not like Iverson. You're aware of shot after shot after shot and just dominance of the game. He does it in a way that he makes more of his shots. It's more in the flow of the game. Now with Hill, he'll do it even more, but he still dominates with a good cast around him.
It's odd, but the absence of Grant Hill has made Orlando a better basketball team because he grew through the absence and now is ready for a partner, and they're showing it.
Exactly right. It allowed McGrady to step up and be the guy. It allowed the other guys to mature. Now Hill is the type of player, he's intelligent. He's also gifted. So he can bring those skills, and Grant Hill's not the kind of guy to force his talent on his team. He will work within that and make them better.
McGrady will get a lot of touches. He'll take a lot of shots. He'll make a lot of shots.
Now, he had some problems last night against the Timberwolves because they put Garnett on him, who's quick and long. And got to go with that matchup.
Nice.
It was wonderfully done. A lot of time, plus Hill has 2 fouls. He doesn't want 3.
McGrady met by Thomas.
Got to challenge that. Take away the dunk. Tim Thomas did, and let me tell you something. That's a couple of eagles soaring there. That's up there where I could never even breathe.
How about Thomas on both ends of the floor?
Watch. Finishes. Hill gives away. He doesn't want a 3rd foul. Thomas then retreats, and he's the guy to pick up. And watch McGrady. I mean, he's what, a foot above the rim, Jim? Woo. You've been up there.
On a ladder.
Yep. Not straight, not zone principles.
I like Kukoc better when he is with a good team, and he is again.
Yes. There's people to give the ball to.
McGrady.
He's something, I'll tell you. He is so smooth, so long, and so quick.
Best the rebound. This is Miller. And McGrady for 3. Wow.
See, everyone has to be aware of McGrady. You've got to be there before the ball is.
(21-18) on the 3 by McGrady. Orlando up. Allen works against him. Oh, tough shot. Little baby hook.
See, McGrady makes it tough. He's so long and so quick. You've got to shoot that ball a little quicker. Ray goes to the little quick jump hook.
Allen on the board very late in the first quarter. 1 second remaining. And the lights go off at the Bradley Center to end the first quarter. Well, the Bucks are offensive rebounders tonight.
That's right. At least the Bucks are around it. That's how you do it.
McGrady looks back at a fan in the first row. He has 12.
He's butter.
And he has it going again.
He is butter. We've seen that too often. Not only overall from them, but in this building. Like he is.
Kukoc jumps out as they try to defend the pick and roll. McGrady dances, and Mark Wunderlich blows the whistle.
On the floor, basket doesn't count.
As every Bucks fan knows, as a point forward. That was something new years ago in the NBA, and now Mason runs a lot of the offense through the 4 spot. Tracy McGrady from the perimeter, 14 points for T-Mac. McGrady had Garrity go to the corner, wasn't even thinking about him. He wags his tongue out at the fans as he goes by. 17 for McGrady. Tell you what, you can run on guys that wag their tongue at fans. They lag back, and you get a rebound and bust out, you're going to beat them. He's tough to beat right here. 2 and a free throw coming.
He's doing it all again, Jim. Now, he's made jumpers. You know when the jumper's going. You got to make him put it on the floor. In this case, this was a turnover situation, not in a half-court situation where he just fakes up. I mean, he takes it at Ray both ways. Steals Ray's telegraph pass at the other end and nails him at this end. He's long, he's quick, he can take guards in and just handle them easily because of his quickness and his length. His arms are very long. He's 6'8", and you put a guy like Ray on him, he's small compared to McGrady. And it's paying off. They'll clear out for McGrady again.
10 out of 16 shooting in the quarter doesn't hurt. And it's 11 out of 17. McGrady with a 3 and 23 in the first half.
Feels like the playoffs.
You see that and you're not sure.
No.
47-38 Magic. Tough shot. McGrady. 25 points.
They are wearing out a good thing. Just keep giving it to Tracy.
They do that, John. They only run about 5 or 6 plays and they go to them over and over. But when it's McGrady and Hill, why not?
Right now they have Hill to do it with as well as McGrady, but they haven't had to in this game.
Kukoc knows what to do on the baseline and how to rebound. Pretty good work in there.
To the right hand.
Well, you go to McGrady more than Hill because McGrady is 23 years old and he is in his 6th NBA season already.
Well, and as good as Hill is, McGrady is really grooving. Look at this.
And he's really bashful with his shots, isn't he?
But you know what? The way he's shooting, he shouldn't be. Because they're all going in. They're all going in.
All right, how do you defend it?
It's not Iverson where he misses, 60% of them. I tell you, Jim, I wouldn't give him a jump shot. Let him penetrate on you some and finish that way and get some help. Offensively.
The officials looking at each other. McGrady, the story in the second quarter, 28 points, 19 coming in the second period. Orlando up 52-44 at the half with the Milwaukee Bucks. The home opener from the Bradley Center on Fox Sportsnet. Your home for Bucks basketball.
Tough to shut him down, but Jim, he's been able to go inside consistently enough, but it's really been his outside shooting that has been a factor as a team. They've made 7 3-point shots. I just got a report on Grant Hill, and he has a sore left ankle, will not return, and that's the bad ankle.
He played 74 games that season and 21 since, including last night's game at Minnesota.
Man, McGrady right back in the groove. Starts with a post up, can't get it on Mason, so he goes outside. Jim, they are not going to be the team they would be with a healthy Hill and McGrady. On the year I'm talking about.
McGrady never wears out either. If you think he just keeps shooting and it would tire him, it doesn't.
Plus, Jim, he's a very fine defender. He can be perhaps their best defensive player when he really gets after a guy, both small and big, because of the combination that he has in terms of length and speed. He's a heck of a defensive player.
An update to you on the Grant Hill injury. It's not a true injury. Felt a little soreness in that ankle, and it is the 4th game in 5 days for the Magic. Played a lot of minutes last night in Minnesota, so the Magic doesn't want to push it. It's a long season. They are off until Tuesday. In fact, Magic only play 2 games in the next week.
Good effort. Mason again on the hands. McGrady reloads.
I'll tell you what, Burke's uniform is drenched.
Yep.
And McGrady says, all right, Anthony, try to take it from me. And he glares at him. 33 points for Tracy McGrady. It's a 20-point lead for Orlando.
And the half-court offense, a lot of one-on-one missed shots. If they can be better defensively, then they can get it.
He left, won the World Series, but I know he's happy to be in Milwaukee. Glad to have him here, too.
He's enjoying that nacho also.
Tracy McGrady with a baseline jam. And 35 points.
And watch this. Boom. Exploding by Thomas and no one to help.
Thomas. McGrady left some space and Thomas used it.
Step back 2. These guys are very close friends, McGrady and Thomas. And they're defending each other at both ends.
Tim Thomas doubling his opening night output offensively in Philadelphia. He had 8 against the Sixers, 16 tonight. And McGrady says, all right, good buddy, keep it coming. 37 for Tracy McGrady. Orlando has turned it over 14 times. McGrady catch and shoot. He cannot miss.
And you realize how many people George has thrown at him. About 5. No one can check him.
39 for McGrady, his career high 50 points. That's a reach, fouled by McGrady, who comes down on top of it.
Fouled with a foot. Now think about that. Think about it. He had his foot on Dan's neck. You think you could jump high enough to get your foot on his neck? I don't know. Look at that.
Oh, he's bent over. No big deal.
Oh, yeah, he's only 6'4" right there when he's bent over. No, not at all.
Iverson shoots, and only hits 36%.
And Iverson is a wonderful talent, but McGrady is prettier to watch.
And efficient.
Much more efficient.
Under 6 minutes in the fourth.
Look at that.
He thought he was fouled. He might have been, and still hits the shot.
Over people, over people, over people.
41 for Tracy McGrady. That's 89 points in his last 2 against the Bucks. Alley closed by Armstrong. Nobody home. Carrying the load tonight for the Orlando Magic. 41 points on the home court tonight. And now McGrady will leave with 47 points. 95 points in his last 2 outings against the Bucks.
Impressive. I mean, no answer at all. George threw some double teams. He threw big guys, little guys, in between guys, quick guys, long guys, and none of them could even challenge him. McGrady, heck of a player.